Oh, shit. Oh, no. God. So apparently now, the KickVIc movement is destroying cons. I figured this out when I got home last night, but it was too late, so I couldn't cover this. I read it off of a tweet from Ghost Shell Zen. If you don't follow, you should. He's apparently keeping up, or she is keeping up with the con-Munnity fest, seeing if they're keeping in contact. She's asking for video / photo evidence, and just definitely give it a follow if you want to keep up to speed involved in terms of this, just to confirm for yourself if it was a KickVIc supporter, which I'm assuming, right? Who else would it be? So, rumor: the KickVIc side has allegedly destroyed a recent anime convention at con-Munnity Fest after they publicly sided with Vic. Canvas Pirate has spoken to one of the organizers, and this is what they said. Also, we are in the process of asking for video / photo proof. So, it's just a rumor right now. It's just pure speculation based off of the fact that, the Vic thing has been a very popular thing, and if this has never happened before and it's happening now, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to put two and two together and realize it was probably a KickVIc supporter, or at least because Vic is here, right? So it comes down to that. I mean, unless you support Vic and you're just so ecstatic, you have to fucking destroy the con. So, okay, so this is from Ambitious Monkey. Over zoom that. Thank you so much for your kind words. We have been trying to reach out to our tech guy and haven't had a response yet. There's literally no updates on our social media. It was trial after trial after trial. Someone sneaked in, smashed all of our TVs, ripped game rooms. Damn. Our movie projector was stolen. Rico had to cut the show early because of an emergency. The dancing stage cracked and was deemed unsafe to use. The light system in the exhibit hall wasn't able to be dimmed down for the rave or talent show. The sound system of the Civic Center failed on us for the first 2 days, and the sound equipment we rented was defective. All of our sponsors backed out because there were girls going to their businesses telling them we are a convention that supports sexual harassment and harbor rapists. Oh, damn. I didn't know that. Okay, so it's definitely a KickVIc supporter then. And I don't know how they got that information, but that's alone confirmation. A vendor was upset and got physical with one of our organizers. A homeless dude walked in drunk and crashed the party. And stuff. Lots of other stuff happened. But on the bright news, we had a lot of amazing news. Several puppies found a forever home. The talent show was saved with last-minute thinking. We learned so much and got support from the local Marines. The convention was not up to standards to what we had in mind, but despite so much going south, people unexpectedly came in and supported us. There was no proof or evidence, but with the damage and stolen equipment, we have a feeling it was KickVIc people. Our Facebook has only 1 star, and it's only from people upset with Vic. Our tech guy is not being helpful at all, and we are trying to regain control of our online platform. Hope their tech guy doesn't have Twitter. I'll let the bosses know we don't want to be a propaganda convention. We want people of both sides to use us as a platform and feel safe in our convention. We had constant security and still things were tricky. It was a shocking experience. With all the equipment lost, it's about $30,000. Oh, shit. In the red. Haha. The ending was nice though. We were going to outright cancel the last day and started packing up everything, but then people started pouring in the last hour and it got pretty wild. We are just severely disappointed we couldn't give people what they were hoping for. We don't hate KickVIc people. In fact, we want everyone to be able to speak their mind and feel comfortable in the anime community once again. Some of us from the convention team are using the platform as propaganda approach, and we want to stop that as well. Despite so much going wrong, we are excited for our next event and to gain control of our management. You know what? I like this a lot because they just stated that we want people to voice their opinion. We don't care, but we want both sides to be here and to be civil. Like, that's essentially what she's saying, and to me, this con is awesome. This con is basically for both sides, and you're allowed to talk about Vic. There's some conventions that will outright fucking kick you out of the convention if you even mention his name, like it's fucking Lord Voldemort from Harry Potter. So, this is good. This is how it should be. And this definitely is a KickVIc thing. It's my opinion, hands down. If you just take what they said about how people are talking to their businesses about how they support sexual harassment and assault and whatnot, if you take that, that's not confirming that these types of people destroyed the equipment and stole things, but if they're looked at as these kinds of people, you're going to have a handful of people that are going to do stuff like that as well, chances are. And ever since this KickVIc wave started, that's like the only thing that's new around the surface of the anime world. So why wouldn't it be a KickVIc supporter? But again, it's a rumor. But over 30K, you also you have to admit that's like a large amount of change for just one person to steal several amounts of TVs and destroy things and all that other shit. So it's definitely a movement. It's definitely more than like 10 people. So probably KickVIc, but we'll wait for the confirmation and the proof. Let's see some other tweets. Alright, so this is a message from Danker Johnny. Well, apparently there wasn't any evidence it was the KickVIc supporters that did it. Just some chat saying it could have been them. For now, we need to wait for proper reports from law enforcement. Community responded. We know that some people are unhappy that the convention supported sexual harassment and are spreading propaganda. But as for physical factual evidence, we cannot for certain prove who it was or where we're causing the damage. It's pure speculation at the moment. So, like I said before, they basically just took the fact that they heard that or overheard people spreading gossip that they support sexual assault. So now they're just assuming, like any of us should, that it's a KickVIc supporter. Which only a KickVIc supporter would complain about in the first place is that. Ghost Shell Zen later tweets, I would like to ask everyone to not bother / harass Community Fest right now, as they are in a sensitive position. I spoke with them and they are currently investigating the matter and will release a statement once they have all the facts. At this point, it's all speculation. Thanks. I agree. Nobody messaged them, nobody do anything. I mean, they've been through a lot already, they lost a lot of money, and it was a rocky day. But this could also cryptically be a message to KickVIc supporters as well, because, you know, we kind of want them to stop trolling them as well. Maybe KickVIc supporters are not done sending hate mail to Community Fest. They definitely got a lot. I'll get to my overall opinion on this right after this. Let me just get to the rest of the tweets. Leah Rose is boycotting HawaiiCon. Another troll, here we go. Because they're siding with Vic. Cites Japan Times and IO9 articles as proof. Claims the con will receive backlash. I wonder what that means exactly. Please support HawaiiCon for not giving into online harassment and baseless accusations. So I take it was a threat that was made from... Okay. Boycott HawaiiCon because assuming over 30 women are lying is not aloha. I'm disgusted. Success of Dragon Ball Z Super Broly, one of the top grossing anime films of all time, HawaiiCon is happy to announce that 2019 return of our Ohana, none other than the Broly himself, Vic Mignogna. Yes. Vic Mignogna. Vic is a giant of anime. Full Metal Alchemist, Fairy Tail, Naruto, Shippuden, Ruby, and so many others. I cannot see more, but this was her post. Over 30 women could lie. How is that an impossible thing? I get where the impact of all this is coming from. I get that it's a large thing, because if you have a lot of people that are saying the same kinds of things, then why wouldn't it be true? So it's kind of like it becomes a thing where it's like, oh, I want to believe him, but I also want to believe 30 women if they all claim to have been sexually assaulted. So that's where this 50-50 comes in. And honestly, the sad part about it is there's always going to be some form of outrage, and it's a fucking controversy. At the end of the day, you have to make your decision. You got to side with who you believe in, and it comes down to really special people, really special individuals that can accept both sides, who can accept your point of view despite the fact that they are passionate about the other point of view. Please, Signal Boost. I love and appreciate amazing cons and KawaiiCon. So much for believing in victims. HC needs to take the word aloha out of their mouths. Fine, I'll clarify. I'm choosing to vocally boycott them for this reason. And due to them banning all people voicing their concerns, even when reasonable, host Vic, sure, but there's going to be a backlash. If you want to have a conversation, I'm here, but use your words. I am not wrong for blocking people who are abusive straight out of the gate. It's nice to know she's expecting some form of negative comment about her opinion. But look, two things about this. One, threatening a backlash is not the best way to stop Vic from doing this. Threats, like the cons, don't expect that right now. Cons can be a part of the support Vic movement as well, the I Stand With Vic movement. So it's crazy how far this has become and how much it's just been divided. Now, involving them banning people for voicing their concerns, I think what that essentially is damage control. I think cons are going to ban you for even mentioning stuff about him being a rapist, because they want to avoid that Zed backlash she's talking about. Now, is that a good move? I think so. It's just crazy how the word Vic Mignogna has become like I said earlier, just like Voldemort. Like he's the Voldemort of anime now. Like you can't say his name without some form of fucking backlash going down, apparently, which is fucking hilarious and sad at the same time. It's sad because like you can totally perceive like what the rest of the future is going to entail with his career. Like even if he gets in the cons, he's always going to get some level of support, but then there might be some, now that it's out there, this drama, he might get some form of drama as well when he goes through these cons. It's never going to be the same. And I wouldn't be surprised if someone tried to fucking shoot him at this rate. Based off of these, threats, based off of TVs being stolen and cons being trashed up by KickVIc support movement, I wouldn't be surprised. So it's a tough way to look at it. In his shoes, it's probably even tougher as long as you're looking at the future of things. And I just hope this dies down. I just really hope that this stops, and then eventually we could all just coerce and try to understand each other and not bring the drama to these cons. Well, if one is dressed as Goku and the other is dressed as Vegeta, and you're KiCK and / I Stand With Vic supporters, you may fight. I give you permission there. But other than that, just don't let it go. Just let it go. Go to cons for the enjoyment of it, for the panels, for everything, and don't worry too much. You don't like Vic? Don't go near Vic. Don't go near his panels, okay? Do not bring the drama. Don't make it about yourself and how you feel. I don't care what the issue is here. Like, you don't like Vic, don't go near his panel. It's that simple. You're gonna come to a con, waste your money, just to scream he's a rapist and get kicked out of there? What are you, fucking stupid? Like, look, if this actually happened to you, if you legitimately got sexually assaulted by him in the past, whatever the case may be, this is what it is. You have no proof. So you have to do is not understand. You cannot understand Vic, but you have to understand the community behind him. The community behind him wants to see evidence, factual evidence that he sexually assaulted somebody. The fact that he's a celeb and he's got so many videos and pictures and stuff out there of him, yet there's not one of him grabbing a woman's ass or doing the hair pulling thing or kissing their neck. None of that stuff. That's crazy how you expect us to believe shit like this, because like it or not, this guy has touched a lot of people for years, and not that way you think I mean by that. I mean like emotionally. And the thing is like, you have to understand people's point of view is, by default, because he was such a kind man, they refuse, the I Stand With Vic movement refuses to believe he did those things for rightful reasons. Why would you want to believe that such a nice guy for all these years to them, who treated his fans like royalty, would do such a heinous act? So you have to try to understand that. In other words, the hand that you were dealt was pretty shit. That's if you guys are telling the truth. Okay, your hand right now is 3 Exodia pieces and 2 Hinutama magic cards. And the thing is there's still hope for you guys if you are telling the truth, but you're just gonna have to wait until evidence presents itself. Otherwise, he's innocent. I'm sorry. And to me, that's what he is. He's innocent. I believe that he is. That's where I stand. But again, you stealing and destroying shit, that's only making the support for Vic stronger, and it's only increasing the amount of hate between the two sides. let's just wait for everything to be finalized and let the dust clear and see what happens. I wonder if Sean Schimmel and Monica Rial approve of this as well. I haven't seen him tweet that these people were assholes for destroying a con. Huh. Maybe it was them. That's it. I'll keep us up to date in terms of this. Like if you liked, dislike if you have no thumbs. Where are the subscribe button? Where are you today? Where are you? Hey, there he is, son of a bitch. Kill him.